Hey there, I want to go through today how to review landing pages in Google Ads. I know landing pages are always a really hot topic in e-commerce. When somebody visits a website, they view a collection page, they go to the product page, and then from there they'll continue to the cart and the checkout. So ultimately how people purchase is through product pages, and this is something that's really important. It's a question that we always ask ourselves in our agency. I feel like we actually have a really good handle on them, and we've got questions we ask ourselves when we're reviewing accounts and when we're doing audits, and also we work very closely with some CRO agencies. So again, I feel like we do have a good understanding, we have a good checklist. But today's video, the goal of this is to go through Google Ads and show you how to maybe review your landing pages within Google Ads, and also get some insights from a real life case study that you can actually see how we are going to redistribute our spend going forward in a more efficient way, which will then enhance the CPAs. Again, the landing page reviews in Google Ads are only indicators. There's just some insights that we can use ourselves within our agency when redistributing Google Ad spend, but also we can then pass that on to the CRO agency and say, look, this is what we've found from our campaigns, PMAX, shopping, search, and so on. So, firstly, how to review the landing pages within Google Ads. You simply go into your account, and then you come into Insights and Reports, and you click on landing pages. And then, as you can see here, once you click on this, it will start bringing up all of the results. One thing that's really important here that we actually don't have clicked on is we can actually go in and add in within the column section, add in the conversion rate. So once we apply this, we'll be able to see some insights here. So what I've done is I went from the highest spend from the 1st to the 25th of December, because this was a peak for a client that we're auditing. And what we could actually see here, which is actually really interesting, is when we come down here to the conversion rate, which is on the right hand side, we can see down here that the actual this is a landing page that was specific to the occasion. So this actually brought in this was converting at a 6.27%, whereas the main conversion rate across all landing pages and across all campaigns over this period was 10% to 10.91%. So it's really interesting to see that the actual landing page that was, I know it wasn't the most spend to it, but it was a specific landing page for that occasion, was about 40% or maybe 50% nearly less, which means that the CPA would be actually be quite a bit higher. So what we've done here is just going back to maybe some questions that we'd ask ourselves are: do your products have a price transparency, have clear and shipping details? Do the products pages have clear policies for returns and delivery? Do your product pages have a size guide? So this is certainly be relevant in an industry such as apparel. And then another thing that you could do is you could actually review the landing page speed. So this isn't the client, this is just an example of putting a URL in, and you can see we just put in my protein here, and the results are pretty good. So just moving on to a report that we pulled. So you can look at your data in the Google Ads platform. That's perfectly fine. What we've done here is we've extracted the data and downloaded it from Google Ads and put it into a pivot table, just so we can see it straight away, and it's really easy and concise. So as we can see here, that there is spend down here. That this is the landing page. So you can see that there was spend of 1,300 per that in that month. That, in the next peak, I think that could be distributed in a different way, or we could even just pass these insights on to the CRO team and say, look, the landing page that we created last month, it wasn't really that efficient. And then also down here, this is actually when there's certain particular add-ons. I'm not going to go into them too much, but when particular add-ons are added on at cart, or sorry, on the product page within a bundle, the conversion rate actually drops a lot. So again, some really good insights. Two insights from this is that the landing page is not converting the way that the client thought it would, and then also the specific add-ons within bundles are not working either. So these are just good insights that we can then pass on to the CRO team, pass on to the client, and show some really quick wins that if we redistribute this spend, again, the results would be quite a bit better. So especially over a period of time. So it's just really interesting to see that you can actually you can review this from the landing page kind of section on Google Ads. We can go by all campaigns. You can also dig down into your search campaigns. So yeah, so you've got the shopping campaigns, the PMAX campaigns, and then again, the questions that you'd ask yourself are these following questions. We also have a checklist. If anybody wants a checklist, we can use that and pass it on to you. But yeah, just to if you're going into your own account, you just come into your Google Ads, click into Insights and Reports, landing pages, and make sure that you go to the column section and add in the conversion rate. I just think there are some really good insights, and so just it's an easy way to distribute spend going forward. Just some housekeeping rules. If you have an e-commerce website and you're converting at less than 3%, not alarm bells, but certainly worth investigating. And then also, if you've got a search campaign that's running and let's say the averages are 5% plus, if it's under 5%, I would kind of be a little bit worried. So again, I would investigate your search campaigns, see which are the highest, see which have the highest conversion rate, highest performing campaigns, and try redistribute that spend to be more efficient going forward. Thank you.